All right, Shalom. We want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to Apostle Great Millstone, and salutation of the Icons that's preaching 144 truth coming out of GMS, all right? This is Las Vegas Cat Man of Valor. I'll go by Colom, hopefully coming to you with another edifying lesson to you men, women, and children of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and speckled birds that fatherland go back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is your power and your power alone, which Yahweh means he is, all right, he exists. Ba'ashem in the name, and Yahweh Shai means he delivered, he is salvation, okay? Because the only ones who's going to receive salvation on this go-around is the elect of Israel, starting with the 144,000 men, first and foremost, all right, that government body, Lord willing, part of that number, and you men, women, and children who believe on the testimony of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right? Salvation is not for no other nation. Salvation is only for the elect of Israel, which the whole house of Israel will be saved. Romans 11 and 26. Okay, when the two turds come back through the lines of the elect of Israel, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and speckled birds that fatherland go back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, the name of this lesson is Perpetual Hate, man. Okay, and as you can see, you know how Trump is running things. He's running things, all right? You can see that perpetual hate, all right? You can see it through the Ice Baby, all right? Who are they targeting, Jake? All right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, all right? You're being targeted, which you're now labeled as illegal immigrants. That's crazy. But we already know about the 2% of Amalek, how they're taking your benefits now. That's crazy, all right? But that's just how it goes, you know. Job 9 and 24, the world was given to the hands of the wicked. Well, you can see who the wicked is by seeing this perpetual hate being pushed out there, all right? All right? On our people, okay? It's Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7, all right? And that climax is getting closer and closer, all right? 2nd Ezra 15 is in effect, all right? You're seeing what's going on around the world. We're getting closer to that day, that dreadful day, all right? A time like never before, shall I say, because the day of the Lord is going to be the greatest days of days, all right? Or the greatest deliverance that you ever seen. Lord willing, part of that number, I get to see it, all right? You know how the deliverance of Noah and the 8 souls, all right? Him and his sons and their wives is going to be greater than that deliverance, or greater than the deliverance of Israel in Moses' time, all right, in Egypt. This deliverance is going to be infinite, all right, eternity talked about. When Yahweh Shai comes to get his people, all right, the elect. When Yahweh sends Yahweh Shai, all right, and we're getting close to the day of the Lord. But this perpetual hate is a brother thing, all right? It's Esau and Jacob, the main characters, which we know Yahweh Shai is the main character of the leading role of this movie, because it's all about him, all right? But this is Esau and Edom. And you can see that what's going on, all right? The beautiful bill, it was beautiful about it. It was good. It's beautiful for the Edomites, all right? But not you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right? You got Jake just thinking, oh, man, we about to flourish and make America great again, all right? No, make America white again, all right? Make America Esau again, all right? That's their glory days. Look, this is their queendom, okay? And it's coming to an end. You know, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, the end of the world is Esau. We are at the end of his world. We're at the end of this perpetual hate that's being shown all over the world. And I'm going to show you the video after I grab my priest and let you see that perpetual hate. Nobody cares about no Edomite downtown. Shit. Huh? You can do whatever you want. This is your queendom. The elect don't care about your old white towns. All right? Arkansas and what other south down fucking states you got. We don't care. You do what you want to do. Micah 2 and 10, it's not our rest. We don't give a shit. All right? But let me get to it. All right? And this is where it started. I told you the main characters Esau, Edom. Right? And Jacob. Twin brothers. One's red and one got melon. All right? Evil red, I like to call him. And gold Lord. Okay? You figure that out. This is Genesis 27 and 41. I'm going straight to the point. It says, and Esau hated Jacob. Now, this lesson is called Perpetual Hate. I'm going to say it one more again. Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. All right. So that blessing was Jacob get the birthright. Jacob get that for everlasting kingdom. Slaki. All right. Kingdom ran by men. All right. And, Esau was mad about that blessing. Right. Because he was the first. So he felt it was his. It was never yours. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning of my father is at hand, and then will I slay my brother. Come on, man. Esau for real. All right. We already know what Amalek all about. Generation through generation. First to go against Israel, man. Judah. Your desert rats. All right. I'm going to read in the NLT. It says, from that time on, Esau hated Jacob because their father had given Jacob the blessing. Right? And Esau began to scheme. I will soon be mourning my father's death. Then I will kill my brother Jacob. Look at that. Look at that. All right. And this lesson really going on to this that all white town in Arkansas, which Edomite got on there talking about why is everybody mad that they want to have it. Let them have it. But then when Jacob want to flourish and do his own thing and he don't want nothing to do with you, y'all get mad and jealous and want to burn shit down. Like you did, America. Government. How? Perpetual hate. Every time Jake is trying to do something with y'all not in it, you get mad and jealous. And then you take what's yours and flood it. Right? Manhattan. And then make lakes when there's towns under there. Come on, man. See, they didn't tell us this in the history when I was in school. Right? These are things you're starting to find out previous when you dig more in it. All right? Of this wicked ass place and these wicked ass people, what they've been doing. But y'all the thugs though. Y'all the terrorists though. Y'all the gangbangers. Y'all push all these negative narratives on every other nation. But y'all so righteous. Y'all don't do no wrong. Bullshit. I see your bluff. All right? Everything that you call any other nation is you, motherfuckers. Is you suckers, man. Can't get rights. I'm gonna grab a few of these pre's on this one. Just to show that perpetual hate that Esau got to this day towards you, Jacob, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and similar Indians. This is Psalms 140, all right, 4 and 5. It says, keep me, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Lord in all caps, Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked. Well, who is the wicked? Esau, Edom, all right? Satan's counterparts, his niglet kids, all right? Wicked, man, because the world is being ran by them. Look at it. Look what's going on earth. Look at it. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Yahushai is about to visit this place and take what is his. We are at its end because stands raised all the way to the heavens. All right. This place is almost through. It got to go. What Agent Smith said on Matrix, the stench of this place. Yeah, it's stinky. Go outside and smell straight doo-doo shit, man. Air's quality's garbage. Everything is garbage. The women are garbage. The food is garbage. The laws are garbage. Living here is garbage. Everything about this place is straight trash garbage, man. Look how he destroyed our planet, man. Really, Yahweh's planet, which is the Israelites' planet, soon to be. Going back to 2nd Ezra 6, the end of the world is Esau, but the beginning of it that followeth is Jacob. That's that kingdom. Yahweh's everlasting kingdom, where everything will be righteous and beautified. Man, Lord willing. Lord willing. All right, I don't run around to going back to Psalms 140, back on 4. It says, preserve me from the wicked. No, preserve me from the violent man. We know Esau, Edom's violent. All right. Look at the laws that's being passed. Look what's going on. All right. Look what's going on. For example, you had I can't see. All right. The purple claim. All right. And then you had an Edomite woman trying to run them down. I mean, you common sense to pack up and dip, like Apostle Tahar said. But y'all still there trying to get her license plate. And then they saying it ain't a hate crime. They didn't believe it to be a hate crime. Because what you preaching, straight garbage. Because you still want to use the name Jeebus. All right? That's showing you how about Shemi I ain't dealing with you niggas. All right? But that's just, look at that violence, though. You see Esau Edom get down with you, Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You seen how Jake get down with you. That's that hate. I'm going to slay my brother. He still got it. Oh, and don't think when Revelation 12 and 12 go into effect, when Satan come out with that great flood, all the things he want to do. See, y'all watch these movies for entertainment and not looking at what Esau really want to do to you, like hostile. All right, this is what he wants to do to the prophets of doom, Trump said. The prophets of doom. Hey, we like that. Because on defense, we laying shit down. You know, like the Seattle Sea Chickens, they was the Legion of Doom. He called it the prophets of doom. All right. I guess, hey, that's what it is then. All right. He says, who have purpose to overthrow my goings. The pride have hid a snare for me, a course, that they have spread a net by the wayside, that they have set gains for me. Traps. Trying to trap you, Jake. But he said, don't be ignorant to Satan's devices, paraphrasing scripture. All right. We see the plays you doing, Esau. All right. Yahweh Shemi Shah gave us what? The plays, bro. He gave us the playbook. All right. So when we playing offense, we understand your defense. All right. I'm just speaking sports terminology because I was a gladiator one time and playing in the damn sports. All right. But that's how I can break it down to you for you to understand it. Okay. He gave us the plays so we can score these touchdowns or these damn traps that they trying to set up. The laws, what other wicked shit, you know, Esau Edom's trying to do. And then we playing on defense while they on offense, because they on offense right now. You know, hey, the righteous run into who? Yahweh Shemi Shah as a defense. Proverbs 18 and 10. You know, the Lord is our strong tower. All right, because we can't do it without him. And you see these two turd niggas trying, and you see how they dropping like flies. All right. I'm gonna get to the. Oh, here it is. Obadiah 1 and 10. It says, for the violence against our brother Jacob, shame should cover thee. So it says, for the violence against our brother Jacob. Esau was the first twin that came out who was red. All right. The Edomites, so-called white men, who are the true redskins. See how they try to push the northern tribe and make them look like the redskins. But you the redskins. All right. All you had to do is just switch the person. All right. And it says, and thou should be cut off forever. See, because of that violence and that perpetual hate, you're going to be done away with once you serve your judgment. When you get put in chains and shackles, right? Revelations 13 and 10. I like 9. You know, those who have an ear, let them hear. Right? Those who put you in captivity must go in captivity. Those who kill with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience of the faith of the saints. That's Revelations 13, 9, and 10, man. One of my favorites. I love it. That karma, what they say, what goes around, come around. All right. What you do will come back to you. All right. You can't get away with that, Esau. All right. All your crimes. It's just your tab is going up. And then sooner or later, you got to pay for it, which you can't pay for. All right. And then after that 1,000 years, you're going to be done away with. Done away with. Ooh, man. Sheesh. So you wouldn't want no smoke. Well, you hop out Shemi Shai, man. All right. It's going to be Ecclesiasticus. All right. Give me a second. Damn. Internet. I can't stand this damn internet. That's so lucky. There we go. All right. This is going to be Ecclesiastes. All right. It's like always a tongue twister for me. All right. It says that which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. The Most High required that which is past. You know, so what goes around comes around. What happened then happened before. Right? It's a repeated cycle. All right. The crimes, tabs, adding up, Esau. All right. And moreover, I saw under the sun that place of judgment where we at. Right? That wickedness was there. In the place of righteousness, the iniquity was there. I said in my heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and the wicked. All right. And Yahweh Shai is coming to do that. Whether you did good or bad, you're getting judged for it. All right. If you wicked, 2/3, because this is Jacob's trouble. All right. And the second death is fire. And 2/3 of our people is going through that, whether they took him before then or after. You're going to taste that fire. That's Zechariah 13. All right. And 8. And 7. 8 and 9. Salaki. All right. And righteousness, the elect, Lord, one part of that number get, that blessing, that salvation, first and foremost, those new bodies. All right. Lord willing. But for there is a time for every purpose and every work. I'm going to read it also in the NLT. Ecclesiastes 3:15. All right. It says, what has happened now has happened before. And what will happen in the future has happened before. Because the Most High makes the same things happen over and over again. All right. Like they say, ain't nothing new under the sun. I also noticed that under the sun, there was evil in the courtrooms. Yes, even the courts of law are corrupted. Look at the beautiful bill. Go check that out and see how it's benefiting you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. Yeah. And there's other bills that too. There's a lot of bills being passed. Why they keeping you? Are you not entertained? They're passing crazy ass bills to come at you, Jake. All right. Because it's Jacob's trouble, man. All right. For the disobedience which y'all did to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, not coming back. All right. And being one with this devil, that John 8:44, acting like your father the devil. All right. I said to myself, a due season of the Most High will judge everyone, both good and bad, for all their deeds. And that's why, Lord willing, the righteous is running into Yahweh Shem Yahshua to be in that strong tower so they can receive judgment righteously. Even though we got to go through the shits. All right. This ain't no easy walk. We got to go through it. All right. The servant ain't greater than the master. So we got to go through it. We ain't going to go as the cup Yahweh Shai had to drink. All right. None of us is worthy of that. Okay. He's the one. All right. But we still got to go through it. But you need Yahweh Shem Yahshua to go through it for protection. And I'm going to grab also Revelations, 13 and, so like 18, and I'm going to play the video. I hope it's edifying to the elect. Salaki, all right? Revelations 18, verse 4. It says, and I heard another voice from her saying, come out of her, all right? Because the elect is, we hate this place. We don't give a shit about this place. But 2/3 of our people love this place because they don't believe there's nothing after this. They got that yellow spirit, disrespecting my favorite color, yellow, all right? You live only once. That's bullshit, all right? Disrespecting, man. That's a glorious color, well, to me, all right? It says, come out of her, my people. See, come out of her. He's talking to Israel, come out of her, man. Come out of this wicked-ass place, man. All right? And get in the word, all right? So you can understand how to maneuver in the world, okay? That you be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not her plagues. Because we at that time, all right? Pestilence, famine of word, famine of bread, okay? Wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes, all right? And diverse places. Didn't not Russia just get that 8.8, all right? Making alarms, tsunami alarms all the way to Hawaii, getting close to California? You think Yahweh Shem Yahshua is playing? He's not. But y'all think he's playing. I think it's the goddamn game. Huh? This ain't Triple H, the game, or the game the rapper. All right? You better get your shit together. Or Yahweh Shem Yahshua gonna destroy you. Like he's gonna destroy Babylon the Great. The shores of America, I am Erica. All right? Sodom and Gomorrah, Rome 2.0, Spirit of Egypt, all right? This place got to go, and we can't wait till it goes. It says, for her sins have reached it up unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Ooh, can't get away with that. With your crimes, Esau, Edom. You're going to have to pay. You're going to have to drink of that cup. Double unto her. Everything you it's here right here. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you. and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled her to her double. Double. I'm going to read it in the NLT. It says, then I heard another voice crying from heaven, come away from her, my people. All right. Who his people is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians. All right. And if you don't believe that, go read Psalms 149, 19, and 20, who the law, statute, and commandments was given to. In Amos 3, 1 to 3. He only deal with Israel. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Holy people particular. He chose Israel, you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but he only is choosing right now the elect. All right? 144,000 men first and foremost, and your men, women, and children who believe on the testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It says, come away from her, my people. Those is his people. That's that John 3 and 16, that world he's talking about, Israel, man. Do not take part of her sins, or you will be punished with her. You see that? 2/3 of our people, them niggly niggas ain't listening. All right? They don't care. They going to do what they want to do. It says, for her sins are piled as high as heaven, and the Most High remembers her evil deeds. You touch the apple of his eye, Esau, Edom. You touch his saints, the prophets. You got to pay for that. Do to her as she has done to others. It says, do to her as she done to others, double her penalty for all her evil deeds. She boiled up a cup of terror of others to show twice as much for her. Let's play this video, and I hope this was edifying to the elect. Here we go.
No blacks, no Jews, no gays. High up in the Ozark Hills in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, building houses and a new type of community. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only.
Okay.
It's so weird watching black people get mad at white people for starting functioning white communities. It's like, you know how happy we'd be to see black people start a functioning black community? Like, we would leave you to it. We would be, oh my goodness, good for you guys.
History says otherwise. Every time black Americans built thriving, independent towns, white racists didn't celebrate it. They bombed it. They burned it down, or they buried them under lakes. Greenwood, Tulsa, Black Wall Street. Greenwood wasn't just doing well, it was booming. Doctors, lawyers, pilots, banks, theaters, luxury shops. White racists couldn't stand to see black excellence thrive on its own terms. So in 1921, they dropped bombs, set fires, murdered people in the streets. Survivors said they saw white neighbors wearing their stolen clothes the next day. Rosewood, Florida. Rosewood had 2-story homes, a school, a post office, businesses. A lie about a white woman led to a massacre. White mobs destroyed the whole town. Oscarville, Georgia, now Lake Lanier. Black farmers owned land, made money, raised families. White residents didn't like that. So in 1912, they terrorized every black person out of town. Decades later, the whole community was flooded to build Lake Lanier. Their homes are still at the bottom. Seneca Village, NYC, now Central Park. This was a stable, middle-class neighborhood. Black families owned land, voted, and lived free. Then the city tore it down to build a park. The land is now worth hundreds of millions. The original owners got nothing. Polaja in Susanna, Alabama, now Lake Martin. Polaja had its own school, businesses, and even a railroad. Susanna had homes, churches, and deep roots. Both towns were drowned, literally, under Lake Martin to build a hydroelectric project. And today, people jet ski over the bones of a black legacy. Vanport, Oregon, built during World War II. It was one of the only places black people could live due to racist housing laws. In 1948, officials intentionally failed to warn black residents about rising floodwaters. When the dike broke, a wall of water wiped out Vanport in a single day. Over 18,000 residents were displaced. These towns were thriving, innovative, self-sufficient black communities. And every single time, that success was met with white rage, jealousy, and destruction. Over 200 black towns destroyed by mobs, policy, bulldozers, and floods. This country never minded black poverty. It fears black prosperity.
She kept saying black. She really mean Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians. All right? Israel. So every time you try to strive, your evil brother who has that perpetual hate don't like to see you striving. This Micah 2:10, it's not our rest. All right? Our kingdom is coming. Yahweh Shai is coming. All right? Which is his kingdom. And Lord willing, it's like you part of that number. All right? To see the beginning of the kingdom. All right? So I hope this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to Apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation of the items that's preaching the 144th truth coming out of GMS, all right? This is Las Vegas Cat Man of Valor. I go by Cologne. Until next time, Shalom.